Okay, so Vicente just knocked out Niko Price in the second round. Okay, so this fight was this fight was it was a pretty close chess match in the first round. Vicente was outpointing pretty much the whole round, but it was Niko was still in the fight. It was a very he had his own moments. He kept getting leg kick the whole round pretty much. He had a good jab. Um, he wasn't going forward. Uh, he was using footwork, but I think that Vicente was dictating the pretty much the whole fight. He was pretty much dictating the whole fight. Um, Vicente he wasn't really hurt. Never. Luque. I just thought that he was afraid of the power of Vicente. That's why he couldn't go. Um, that's why he couldn't go forward because he was respecting the power of Vicente, and Vicente wasn't respecting. He wasn't respecting the much bigger man and Niko Price because Niko Price was way bigger than Vicente. Um, um it, it was a the first round was pretty good. Now that I think about it was pretty much all Vicente. He was landing the more power shots. He kept making Vicente go. I mean, Niko go back. I can understand if Niko was going back, and there was a reason to it, to counter punch, to maybe get to the ground and stuff like that. But he was just going back. He wasn't focused. He was respecting the power. His jab wasn't consistent. Um, his footwork was pretty good. His jab was good. It just wasn't consistent. Um, he had a few shots in there, like an uppercut. It just seemed that every time Niko was walking backwards, Vicente was winning, and every time Niko was walking forward, Niko was winning. But he just got outpointed by Vicente in the first round. It was a pretty good. And this is Niko Price. This is a guy who he submitted Brennan Thatch in the first round. He knocks out Alan Joban in the first round. He has his other win. I think Alex Moreno. He knocks him out in the first round. So he has like three first round finishes. So he has momentum. And Nico Price in Vicente, he lost to Leon Edwards. He was holding back in that fight. He knocked out two guys in the welterweight division that I don't know their names, but I know who they are, and those guys are decent. So they just like he beat a guy who knocked out Alan Joban. I'm not trying to say that uh that's he's the next big thing in the welterweight division because Darren Till is there, Mike Perry's there, but in Alan Joban, he also lost to Gunnar Nelson. Maybe he didn't have a good night. Maybe Niko didn't have a good night, but um, Niko Niko also has a size advantage, the the length advantage, the arm reach advantage. He was just way bigger. The power wasn't there as much. Like when he threw some power shots, they were like pretty big. But just me thinking about the fight, nothing big stood out from Niko Price. This was like like a great performance by Vicente. And then the second round, uh, again, the leg kicks. Niko was throwing the jabs. He had a few good moments in there, and then boom, a flying knee. You know, it, it it was good. There was a point where Vicente was he took Vicente and Niko were both on the ground, and Niko Price was gonna get a dart stroke, like in another submission too. But then Niko gets up, and then I think in like a few exchanges, then he gets hurt. He was his back was against the cage. He just couldn't find a way to make Vicente miss. He wasn't using his footwork, and then a few shots land. Flying knee. Niko's on the ground, and and then a few shots in, and they stop the fight. So, so, I, um, I was really impressed by this performance by Vicente. I think that he can give Darren Till a tough fight. Mike Perry, Santiago winner, Jorge Masvidal. The thing with Vicente is that he's so disciplined. He um but the thing with Vicente is that he we know he can lose. So and we know Niko Price has huge power. So because he had 2 knockout wins in a row before fighting Vicente against Alan Joban. So we know he has power. Look what Alan Joban did um to to Mike Perry. He outpointed him. So I can see Vicente beating Mike Perry. You know, top 10. No, not top. He can have some. He can have competitive fights, very even fights against top 10 opponents. But I can see him beating top 20, top 15 opponents. Uh, top 10 are going. There's some tough fights with him in top 10. And he's only 25. That's the other thing. Darren Till's basically 25 too. So this would no, that would be a good fight. Darren Till versus Vicente. This is the you can just tell Vicente is so disciplined because he's always consistent. He has a good chin. He's very strong. Even though even though he was a lot smaller than Niko, he was like way stronger, more powerful. He was more athletic. Niko Price is just big and strong and powerful, but and long. He has a unique style. But uh, I'm gonna give my props to. I'm gonna give Niko Vicente his props because I did not expect this at all. I thought it was gonna be like a straight even fight, but he pretty much beat the living crap out of Niko. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this fight. Um, Great. Can't wait to see more from this youngster and Vicente. Yeah, but those are my thoughts on this fight. Great fight. Really great fight. Kind of back and forth, but Niko's things were not as meaningful as Vicente's things that he did in this fight. Uh, and the power You know, he has legit power. He just beat up a guy that is like he was. If you look at this, look at the arms, the just don't look at the muscles. Just look at the head, the shoulders. There's a huge size difference. A huge advantage for Niko, but it didn't help him in the fight. He just got knocked out in the second round. Those are my thoughts on this fight. Peace.